Gentlemen, Roblox is announcing to remove the entire chat filter for under the age of 13 or 16. Plus, this is absolutely the announcer's ambitious plan to destroy all users into the early next year by 2026. Starting in January 13 of 2026, since after this situation around here by the lawsuit, it was absolutely for one thing that it was probably for safety officer published in September 3rd of 2025. This is the most shocking things that they still don't have any phones around here. That's probably going to be for one thing. I don't have any phones around here because this is unfortunately that I'm afraid my account could actually be deleted after for the January 13th around here. If that misdated around here, that unfortunately that decided to destroy my account around here in Roblox around here for myself. So my Roblox account could absolutely still all the way up around here, that I cannot believe that I'm over the age of 18, that I'm probably totally, that I just totally said around here, because I am 19 years old around here, because unfortunately that shouldn't actually continue by using for this ID, but I cannot believe it that I never able to be using for something whenever it goes around here. So the recommendation is going to be for the facial scan for this entire video. That should be able to help a lot around here for this one. So age checks around here could be very important to all users, since after Child Safety Act in August 13 of this year. So this is absolutely going to get a little bit for one thing around here. Same thing, but I'm not sure the email and phone number could be eventually deleted around here for this time. I don't believe it that the facial scans could actually work, because this finally worked around here. And by the time that complete deletion around here for this thing as well, the chat filter is about to be deleted at any moment that I'm going to be playing for this game. So, however, if I gotta be pressing about of this button, this should absolutely lead around here for this time as well. So, I don't really think that the new loading screen around here for this one should absolutely going to be up here at any moment around here. So we did it eventually and being updated around here, so I have decided to play around here in Rosekill Sandbox. Don't worry about here if we're gonna be able to playing around here for something. I got something a little bit more news to show for. This is absolutely going to destroy everybody's account that anybody could absolutely still able to be playing for Roblox around here after January 13th around here for this earlier in the year. Roblox may absolutely experiencing losing millions of players around here, like anything around itself for one. It's a thing around here for something. So if this is absolutely going to lose more players around here for this entire population of Roblox, may exactly continue to fall around here after age estimation program. So that unfortunately the chat filter may exactly going to be removed around here for under the age of 16, which is quietly feeling a little bit catastrophic around here. It's probably getting a little bit more scarier than ever in anything around itself. I'm not actually kidding around here for this audio, because I have optimized for this entire settings around here, so I still managed to get all the way from there. So, but the bad news is I don't have any saves around here, and I totally didn't clear any plots as well. So looks like everything is empty saves around here except for the autosave that it has any models around here from anything where it goes. The history of this anything around here for this one, that's since October 15. I'm not very believe around here for something. So I may decided to load it around here for this anything around here for this version. So I eventually load this version until that I totally going to crash my device. So this is where I just load this, and this map was owned by something else in the community servers or community maps of this game. So I quietly not very sure that I shouldn't supposed to be doing like this. I didn't own this map. It was someone else around here made by any username around here from this community maps around here for this one. So I have to delete all the trains around here. So I have decided to build this later around here. So I may delete every trains on a train manager, and I'm going to delete all the trains that I cannot believe that I just not going to be submitted a little bit for one thing. So I'll be totally right back around here. We're gonna be finishing around here for this news, as I'll be able to be saying around here. So after the age estimation program, so many players that experiencing losing populations around here, that causes a lot of players for account deletion after they did it eventually using for facial scans for age estimation around here for this one, because they cannot believe it. This is absolutely so hard, and they don't have any phones yet that either all around the world, especially for PC users, that they have any mobile devices. That is very important to everyone as well for facial scans, like anywhere you go to finish your ID verification as well. Except me, because I don't have any phone that I just totally signing in and doing the age verification as well, which is totally not good. And unfortunately my account is going to be deleted very soon, and any moment that the chat filter is about to get removed at any moment around here very soon. And I won't believe this could take in effect like anybody else. So I won't be absolutely very surprised after losing all of these players around here, losing players and losing populations in entire Roblox community around here, like anything of this game of the population could absolutely lose millions. And countries going to ban Roblox around here for this time. But unfortunately, Roblox might going to get banned in almost all of the countries, and even more and more countries. So this is the entire news of this shocking moments. And what's it going to be? Roblox could get banned from another country for what is next around here, but will not think Roblox might going to get banned in Sweden. Oh geez, this is not actually going to quite for a little bit for good ideas for this time as well. Even more creations like the controversials like to build things everywhere for the entire world. Unfortunately, the most various incident about for one of these platform games, but unfortunately this could be exactly the most controversial game, could be row scale Sandbox. This is where I just absolutely playing around here since any years ago that I just started to play for around for this thing. So I have to think something else, and today we're going to be making for a low budget Amtrak Superliner. So first off, I have changed this map into something else about like that. So second of this thing as well, I don't own of this map eventually. So I have started to make this own train as well. So I gotta be making my own train as possible. So which means I could absolutely started to make a big Amtrak train around here for somewhere. So this isn't going to be going exactly. It's definitely going to work around here. From those switchers have been working around here just like the realistic one as well. So this is absolutely work, and this is only worked onto the control room. So I'm gonna be added around here from any trains around here instead of BNSF around here, and still no Amtrak trains from anything it goes. I absolutely scroll all the way down into the bottom, and I never realized that where is could be for something like this. I cannot believe that there's no GE Genesis around here, so I'm gonna be using around as diesels, so the countries could actually not going to be finding as anyways as well. So I'm gonna be using for just like in America, and all the way down here could be not even as possible. So I definitely it's not going to be taking a little bit of while. So I may not eventually see like anything around here for this one. So let's scroll all the way down here into Mexico's and some English countries, South Africa. Alright, I'm gonna be definitely going to use to spawn like anything around here. So there are more trains around here, American locomotives, what it absolutely look like, and I wouldn't believe that there's no Genesis around here. So I will be added into Canada around here for this time as well. So there aren't absolutely going to be for Switzerland, no Canada around here. So this is absolutely the last one that I can't believe that all American trains aren't going to be like this thing anytime as well. So it will be taking a little bit much more time. So there must be for a central community locomotives, and this includes Polo Express, Metra, Union Pacific, BNSF, and anything where it goes around here, Metrolink, Southern Pacific. I mean, I'm probably here. I'm sure nothing is going to get anywhere for around here exactly for this. The Spinach Co. could be exactly from Latin America. I don't believe this is not anywhere around here from there, so this is too much around here. It's gotta be a way that it's something is going to still manage to find. So I definitely found myself for the Canadian trains. So I would not able to delete it as well from anything where it goes. So I have decided to spawn like anything where it goes. So this is absolutely not the Amtrak Genesis around here. So the related could be for around even for one of these models that could be for around here as this locomotive for something else. So this could not actually be the Amtrak P42DC as well. So this is the VIA P42DC. So I'm gonna be spawning for this locomotive, and this could actually move forward as well. So I will be added for this thing as well. And this locomotive wouldn't actually going to be sound a little bit great as well. It was probably the same as of Amtrak P42DC. So there is still no Amtrak trains to do so because of copyright reasons, and I'll be absolutely going to be adding itself for rolling stock. So I'm absolutely going to clear all the filters for itself, and we're going to find anything, but I'm not very sure. This is absolutely sounds like a bad news around here. There's no amphitheaters around here, including the Superliners and the Surfliner coaches everywhere. So, I'm just eventually trying to spawn something else. So this is eventually truly a bad news from anywhere it goes. So I still managed to find like anything where it goes. So I can still hear this P42DC. Sounds like very inefficient ways to do so. And it's taking a long while that I cannot believe that there must be a B unit around here. It's nothing just like a Surfliner, but I'm not gonna be using a Caltrain coaches around here, or the B unit coaches like anything around here. So we still absolutely try to find all the way down into the bottom. So this is not actually going to be seeing like either. So this is getting a little bit too much to say. So the Game Pass locomotives and rail cars could exactly going to cost a lot of money around here. So what about we'll be absolutely going to say for Spinach Co around here for this one. So I should not absolutely going to say around here. So this could absolutely becoming a little bit one. So this is not very sure. They are not absolutely the amphitheaters. It could be not actually for the seat 1 car, but over here could be for the sleeper car. I can't absolutely find all the way for this thing as well. And that's why it's gonna be a little bit impossible to find. It's not going to get a little bit worth it as well. So this is absolutely for Surfliners, and I don't know that I just where to find for this something else. So I definitely going to spawn something like this, but nothing instead of the baggage car or for the luggage. This is totally impossible to find, and I cannot believe it that this is nowhere to find a way for just like that. So I have nowhere to find around here for this budget car, and nothing is where to find here for something else. So I'm gonna be using the baggage car around here, and no related items is going to be everywhere. I found the baggage car over here. It was just right over here is the SCP P1 baggage car around here for somewhere. And looks like I'm going to be added a sleeper cars and for the seat cars like these. So I definitely going to spawn 2 seat cars and 2 sleeper cars around here. I'm going to be added for a little bit of budget around here. Unfortunately, the bad news is there are no amphitheaters whatsoever. So I'm definitely going to be using the sleeper cars that I totally added for this one. So this should actually going to get a little bit hard for me. So I'm absolutely a little bit close to put around for themselves. And we're supposed not to add something else for this thing as well. So the observation car should be absolutely going to be in the last. So I'm not very sure that this is a little bit impossible to add something else for even more for themselves for to do. So I don't know how to do. Should we probably gonna add something else? So even though this is not absolutely going to be a little bit happening over here. So this is absolutely 2 observation cars that absolutely having a dining room around here for this one. So eventually there's nothing around here to spawn left around here in this train. So I would not absolutely going to be added itself for as possible to do. So to do this that I cannot believe, I'm going to clear all the features around here for themselves. So I definitely not going to find as possible. So I'm not eventually trying to find something else. This is absolutely going to be for some kind of passenger car over here. So I eventually going to spawn from this thing over here. So this should absolutely combine to like anything else. And nothing because of that, the outdated ways to do so. Just like Snowpiercer from anything around here for this one. So I couldn't able to scroll down for this one. So I'm not very sure. This isn't supposed to be that I just totally added from there. So I'm going to be added for this one. And just like the Superliner could be even though as well. So that I just did this to build around here from even more. So I need to add another locomotive, but not in the end. So I just added a little bit more locomotives, or I'm not sure. These are not the locomotives as well. So I'm probably sure these are the rail cars, and pretend this should be an Amtrak Superliner. So I put it around for the observation car over here, and it's nothing just like that. It could be for something like a dining room. And see this? It's definitely not a dining room. And definitely over here is more of the observation cars around here for this one. So I definitely going to be exactly, that must be a dining room itself. So the last car of this thing won't actually going to be necessary around here for this one. So this must be for exactly look like the budget Superliner itself. But I cannot believe that I'll still add it for a little bit itself for one thing. So this wouldn't actually going to spawn like anything around here. More locomotives, I mean more rail cars. And that is absolutely 2 of them. And that's it. So these are a lot of locomotives. I'm not very sure. This is quite fully a little bit too loud for me, so I cannot explain around here. So I'll be added one more, and that will be the entire train of the Superliner Express train. I don't really think I should not able to add for more locomotives as well instead of this one. So I'll be using for this one as the DCC controller of this one. So the class 900 around here for this train, that I'm not being able to move a little bit for one thing. So I should be able to add 2 locomotives for this one. So multiple of these that I shouldn't able to spawn like that whenever it is. But unfortunately the train was too long that I just eventually go into using for this one, I guess. So this is the Amtrak Superliner. Nope. This is the budget Amtrak Superliner, you semis. Because I cannot believe it, this train was absolutely that I just made so long that I'm going to be added a little bit amount of locomotives itself. So I'm not able to worry about here, so I may still eventually looking for the VIA rail of those diesels. So I still can't see that where are the locomotives look like this thing as well. The VIA rail for something as well. So even though, so I'm not sure that we're going to find something to GE Genesis around here, so I definitely going to add another one. And definitely the class 901 Superliner is eventually here, and I'm going to be added for something else as of DCC consistent data as well. So I'm gonna be choosing the class 901. And so we're eventually going to move for exactly one thing, and let's just get on the move route for its first thing as well. So let's turn on the lights and bells and see what the train horn is going to be look like. They're absolutely between two of them, which is absolutely going to get more noise and accurate, and we're absolutely hear the bells ring and horn test. Oh jeez, this is totally more louder than I just not gonna be expected. Two horns combined, it was totally various for mixed around here for this time as well. So the horn number 2 could be the emergency horn around here for something. This is totally a little bit even dangerous or something like uncanny reasons for just like this. So let's hear this once again, and we're gonna begin to roll. Alright, there goes the emergency horn once again. So that doesn't absolutely going to get for much more noise around here for this one. So I just totally made an Amtrak Superliner. So what is absolutely happening back here again, I can't able to turn on every lights that I just not going to be seeing this. Let's see the full acceleration that I just absolutely made to do this as well. So I'm gonna increase my acceleration up to there, so the train could absolutely going to be running at speeds. I put up to 63% all the way to 100% per throttle.